Hey, what's up guys, BruskPoetYT here, back with an all new Mortal Kombat X video for you guys, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing the Tremor, Brutality, and Fatality new screenshots that we have. And now I know I'm late on this, and the only kind of reason I have for being late on this is that I've been busy with family, spending time with them, going on vacation, just spending a lot more time with family than I do with YouTube. And I think I haven't posted in the last 5 days or so, and so I'm very sorry. I think it's been 6 days, but anyways, yeah, you get the idea. I haven't really been posting a lot, and don't worry, another video will be coming out tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And if you guys haven't left the video or left a comment saying you're late and hating on me or already disliking the video, which I'm sure most of you guys have done because I know a lot of people do that on my channel, what I am known for is going in depth with stuff that's released on the internet and breaking it down, telling you if it's fake or real, or what's going on in the picture, or what's going on right here and there. I am always known for going in depth with a lot of stuff, so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing with the Brutality screenshots, because most of the YouTubers just said here are the photos and this is what the name is called and stuff. So to make myself a little bit different from other videos that have been posting sharing these Brutality screenshots, I'm just going to be talking about it and going into a breakdown with them. I'm not hating on the other YouTubers, I'm just saying. I'm also going to be sharing some new information regarding Tremor that was released today, so be sure to stay tuned for that at the end of the video. But anyways, with that being said, let's get on with the video. So to start off this video, I'm going to be talking about his Fatalities first, and then I'm going to be talking about his Brutalities, then I'm going to be getting into the new stuff. So let's start off with the Fatalities. Now the Fatalities, right here we see his first Fatality. It's called Stone Tomb. So as you can see right here, Raiden appears to be trapped because he can't move his legs, obviously, because those stone things are covering his legs so he can't move. And then we have these two big old boulders that are about to crush him. So I think we can all tell that he's probably going to get sandwiched, but I think there's going to be a lot more suffering in this. Now you guys might think I'm crazy and you guys might think I'm a psycho killer, but no, I'm just being creative. So what I think is going to happen is that Tremor is going to trap him so he won't move, and then the two boulders are going to be coming side by side, so he's going to try to prevent that from happening. Then what ends up happening as a result, he's going to have his arms completely broken, then his arms going to completely get sandwiched because they're side by side. The two boulders are side by side, so since he has no arms left, it's going to be just his torso against the two boulders that are on both sides, and then he's going to be screaming in pain. Then he's going to be completely sandwiched and demolished. That's what I think is going to happen in this Fatality. So his second Fatality is going to be called Stalagmite, and this one is really challenging for me to predict because there's so much that could happen in this Fatality. So my best guess is that he's completely gonna beat down the opponent until they're in pieces, until they're little chunks of gore and stuff. Just nothing but gore and chunks of that blood and stuff. I know you guys are saying, oh my god, Brusk, what the freak is on your mind? Yeah, I know what the heck is on my mind and what am I saying, but again, I'm just being creative. So I think it's just gonna be a total beatdown of him just going down till there's no bone left and there's just gore. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What kind of ideas do you guys have for these Fatalities, and what do you think Tremor is gonna be doing in these Fatalities? Leave a comment down below and let me know. Alright, on to his Brutalities and what I think is gonna be the requirements for activating these Brutalities. Actually, never mind, because we actually know the requirements for the Brutalities if you guys actually do your research. The source where it gave all the leaked information about the Fatalities, the Brutalities, the move lists, and the variation explanation and stuff about Tremor's variations and all that good stuff about Tremor. It actually gave the requirements on how to do the Brutality, so I'm going to be talking over the Rockhead Brutality, the Crystal Chaos Brutality, I'll get into that right now. So his first Brutality is called Rockhead, and it is in his Aftershock variation, and the final hit is Rock Toss or Boulder Toss, and it looks like the rock that he tosses actually has a smiley face on it, and it completely demolishes the opponent's head. And Aftershock also seems to be the variation where Tremor has his mask off, which I find really strange, at least in my opinion, and I hope this is not going to be like his best variation, so I'm going to have to be playing the best variation. I'm going to have to see Tremor with his mask off. I think that's a little odd, and I really think all ninja characters should have their mask on, with the exception of Scorpion and Sub-Zero, because they just look awesome. But anyways, we're just going to have to wait and see what it really looks like in game, even though we have a preview of what it looks like. So a second brutality is called It's Me Tremor, and the requirements for doing this brutality is that it could only be done in the metallic variation, and the final hit must come from a gold punch or a gold launch, which looks pretty cool in my opinion. It looks like he just turns the whole opponent into gold, and while they're being turned into gold, they are being killed. Alright, for his third brutality is called Crystal Chaos, and it can be done in his crystalline variation, and Tremor must summon crystal in final round. Final hit must come from throwing the crystal. So I guess he has to summon a crystal and then throw it at the opponent, and this variation is actually the one I'm most interested in, and this one looks pretty cool. So the fourth brutality is called Rumble Trouble, and that could be done in all variations, and all 3 hits of ground quake must be connected, and the final hit must come from a ground quake. So that looks pretty cool. Looks like this one's gonna be an earthquake type brutality. So onto his last brutality is called Blood Rock, and it is required for you to hold down while you are in the X-ray, or while the X-ray is going on. So all you have to do is just hold down, and then a brutality will come up. And I knew something was gonna require a rock spike coming from the ground. I didn't say it in any of my videos, but I just had that feeling like a rock spike would come out from the ground for Tremor's X-ray. But anyways, those are all his brutalities. What do you guys think about them? Do you guys like them? Do they look disappointing? Do they give you hyped up for Tremor? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below and let me know. Alright, on to the new information that we got today, and that is that his combat cards are up on mkwarehouse.com. So I'll leave a link in the description. I'll also put it up here on the screen. Also, his live stream is actually going to be next week, which is really surprising. And the most surprising thing is that it's going to be on a Tuesday rather than a Monday, where all the combat casts have been, or at least the ones for the DLC characters. So this makes me to believe that he's going to be coming maybe the week after next. Or maybe he can actually come on Wednesday. So get hyped. He's gonna come really soon, guys. I hope this doesn't mean that they rush the character, and I really hope not, because I really have high hopes for this character, and this character looks to be one of the best characters in the game. I know you guys are going to be hating on me because you guys think I'm over exaggerating, but I'm just saying, guys, this character has a lot of potential in him. Also, a reveal trailer is supposedly going to be coming on Sunday. It's a little teaser of his intro, actually, like his intro animation, not the one where he walks up from the character select screen, the intro that he has before the match. But this tweet that Ed Boon made makes me to believe that we're going to be getting a reveal trailer for Tremor on Sunday, this upcoming Sunday that we have right now. So my speculation is reveal trailer Sunday, combat cast Tuesday, maybe, just maybe, his actual release on Wednesday, you know, after the combat cast, because that always happens when they have combat cast for DLC characters, or maybe the week, or most likely 3 weeks from now, because I remember they said, or Tyler Lansdowne said on the last combat cast, that they were going to have another combat cast next week. So probably they were like saying, hey, why not just show off Tremor while we're at it? Because I remember he said that they're going to play against the community. That's what I heard. I might have heard wrong. Correct me in the comments if I am wrong. So I'm going to say it's going to be probably 3 weeks from now. If not, then probably after the combat cast that we're going to be getting next week. But I highly doubt it, because they're probably just showing off Tremor because they have an opportunity to do it while they're playing against the community next week. So anyways, leave a comment down below and let me know if you guys are hyped for Tremor. What do you guys think about all this? Do you guys have high hopes for Tremor? Are you guys hyped for Tremor? Leave a comment down below and let me know your guys' thoughts. Anyways, if you guys are finding me for the first time, then make sure to hit me up with a like button and subscribe to get all things Mortal Kombat X. I try to do the best I can to bring you the best Mortal Kombat content possible. And if you guys would like to keep up to date with me or ask me a question, make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and like my Facebook page. All 3 links will be down in the description below. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. My name is BruskPoetYT, and I'm out for now.